back to living. Whatever we do, we should never forget the history and the legacies of our heroes past. That's the reason we appeal to those who allegedly ordered history to be yanked from our pre-secondary school cadre to have a deep rethink. In the words of a statesman who served twice as British Prime Minister, Benjamin Disraeli, he said, I quote, "The legacy of heroes is the memory of a great name and the inheritance of a great example." In that same spirit, Lagbaja coolly tells us, never far away. So the memories, the stories, the legacies of our great ancestors in different fields of arts, music, theater, sciences, politics, military, academics, media, sports, you name it. They should never be far away from the consciousness of the living. We care, that's where we have brought a segment called Let's Rewind. It's our own way of honoring the admirable legacies and outstanding accomplishments of our great composers, songwriters, musicians, singers, entertainers, those who have vinyl to show for what they have done, who have long gone or are strolling leisurely into their retirement. Here on Let's Rewind, we'll be looking at the music that virtually became national anthems in the eras that they came out. We're talking about chartbusters of yesteryear. We start as far back as we're able to stretch. And for now, that's in the 50s and the early 60s. They are on our minds. Memories we cannot miss. So let's start. Our first entry on Let's Rewind, first time ever, is the late King of Boys and massive entertainer and successful entertainment entrepreneur until his death in 1983. This is a man, even as children, we looked up to. And he gave us an evergreen. It's called
Taxi.
Taxi Driver. 1958 is what is recorded against Taxi Driver I Don't Care by Bobby Benson. His real name, Bernard Olabinto Benson, born 1921 in Ikorodu, Lagos, corner here. He died 14th May 1983. One of the fathers of big band, and our wives. An entire vinyl. This song contains only 2 songs of 6 minutes in total, about 7 minutes thereabout. This was produced for Philips West African Records, 1958. Some of his other hits: Kaban Bamboo, 1961, and Opika Special, 1965. Can't miss those hornlines. These are that classic from one of the greats. Iye Jemila by Dr. Victor Olaiya. Real name Victor Owolabi Abimbola Olaiya. Born 1932, December 31 in Calabar, Cross River State. Died February 12, 2020, over 2 years ago. He also had great hits like Bambo Toriboto, 1961, Omokpukpa, re-released in the 80s. Kusowolo Day, that was him, yes. And of course the Iye Jemila. Iye Jemila, Iye Jemila, Papa Jemila, Kabaka de Noke, Iye Jemila, Iye Jemila, Papa Jemila, Dodori Kaba de Nodo, Iye Jemila, Iye Jemila, Papa Jemila, Kabaka de Neko, Iye Jemila, Iye Jemila, Papa Jemila, Dodori Kalaba de Nijebu, Iye Jemila, Iye Jemila, Papa Jemila, Kadeba de Nijebu. We are coming to the end of the show. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Remember, the Vintage Talk Show with Defarge comes every Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9. We'll be shipping out now. Check out, if you have the time, You can connect with me at femi.faj on Instagram. On Twitter, it's at Fajalive. And on Facebook, there's a page called Vintage Faj. You can chat, let's discuss. You can also use the Facebook, my personal timeline, to talk about whatever you want to talk about, read about all we have been doing and all we will do. And then you can add your comments and all that. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And keep a date with us again and again so that we'll have vintage time on Vintage Talk Show with Femi Akitune Johnson. I'll be going out of here. And I hope to have a good Saturday also. Have a wonderful weekend. Iye Jemila, Papa Jemila, wo ṣe wé tán. Iye Jemila, Papa Jemila. Ogójì náírà máa ṣọmọdé wojú ké. Ó lè tí kú ti wá ìmọ̀kẹ́. Ó kẹ́ mọ̀ fọ obìnrin àwa ẹ̀dá wa. Jáńjọ́ kékeré ayé. Lọ́dọ̀rí kágbàdé lódò. Káàbà pàdé lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Lọ́dọ̀rí kágbàdé ní Stadium Hotel. Èébùkú wo ṣe o?
Taking you to the top to stay. Top Radio 90.9. 24 hours infotainment on your 90.9.